Good morning, bookstore friends. It's a happy Monday. It's a chaotic Monday. I don't know if you can see behind me the piles of hundreds of picture books. We are in the middle of inventory time. We are going to be closed today, the 13th, through Wednesday, the 15th, so that we can make sure we have all the books that we say we have in the computer. If you are picking up a book and you see us in here, you can pop in and take your pickup book, especially those of you that are waiting for the Grady Hendrix that comes out tomorrow. We just can't sell you anything that's on a shelf because we have to put all the books and all the stickers and all the bookmarks and everything else back into the computer system before we can sell them. So other things coming up this week, our book clubs are still meeting even though we're closed. We have tonight our Spellbound book club, and Wednesday night we have the first of our Trope of the Month romance book clubs. Next week we have two book clubs again. We have our horror book club on Tuesday night, and they're discussing two children's books. Don't let that, I still can't read them. I'm such a wimp. One is a classic and one is a newer, and they're short stories. So if you haven't picked them up yet, you still have time to pick them up. Quick reads. You don't have to read them all. You can just read a couple of the stories to discuss. And then on Wednesday, we have our new Fic Pick, our new fiction book club. We pick new books that have just recently come out that we are pretty sure are going to have a wide readership. This time, Todd will be talking about the new Murakami book. And that's Wednesday night. Monday night next week, the 20th, is our tarot class. That is full, but we do have another one coming up in February. So check out our website to register for that if you're interested. We have an expanding metaphysics offering this year. We are doing tarot classes every month. We are going to intersperse those with 3 or 4 astrology classes throughout the year. And every season-ish, we're going to have our Bell Book and Candle, which are seasonal, pagan and witchy. They're not classes. They're interactive lessons and crafts and gatherings, ritual making. And we do have a winter one coming up in February for that as well. What else do we have? That's about it. We're kind of, if I didn't have gray hair before, I have it now. I always get more gray hairs during inventory week. That's kind of my thing, is the admin backside. No, not backside, because that's your butt. No, behind the scenes work. So, new books coming out this week. I already mentioned the new Grady Hendrix. I think we might have 1 or 2 extra signed copies. If you didn't get one, come in on Thursday when we're open. We have our next 2 Fic Pick book club books come out tomorrow, Tuesday. The first one is Lisa Genova's More or Less Maddie. Lisa Genova is a neuroscientist out of Boston. She writes the most beautiful family drama books based on her knowledge of brain disorders, brain disease. And in this one, it is a young girl who is living with bipolar. So I've been a Lisa Genova fan for years, so I can't wait to read this one. And then our other Fic Pick book that comes out is our March book called The In-Between Bookstore. This is a debut novel written by a young trans man, and it is the story of a young trans man who returns home, visits the bookstore he grew up in. Oh, an indie bookstore, woo! And while he's there, he meets his younger pre-transition self. So it's another one that I can't wait to read. I will say that the young man that wrote this has had to cancel most of his book tour, and it's his debut. So that's really sad, because he has been greatly affected by the fires in California. So even if you are not planning to come to this book club, I highly recommend you pick up a copy of it to support this young author. That's about it for this Monday. Like I said, I'm in chaos today. We're in chaos today. And then next week we're back to normal coming up in February. Of course, we have the Fire and Ice Festival, so we're gearing up for that. And If you're on our newsletter list, you're going to get a big special announcement on Monday morning, the 20th. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And I will see you next week. Bye.